After months of posturing, insinuating and taunts, Rahul Gandhi claims to have dropped his political bomb. Rahul Gandhi, armed with what the Congress calls facts, accused the Election Commission of India of colluding with the BJP to rig elections, claiming massive theft or Vote-Chori. In a direct attack on the EC, Rahul alleged that the poll watchdog was colluding with the BJP to steal elections in the country.
आज के ज़माने में यूपी में अलग-अलग वोटिंग होती है, बिहार में कभी और हो रही है, महीनों के लिए चलती है. And this was something that we were suspicious. ये महीनों के लिए, why is it taking so long and why is there choreography?
Giving the example of Karnataka 2024 Lok Sabha elections, zeroing in on Bangalore Central Constituency, Mahadevpura segment.
There's a lady called Shakun Rani, 70-year-old. She appears twice on the voter list. She comes in using Form 6. First name, Shakun, surname, Rani. Right? Now look at her picture. That's a picture. So this is essentially a zoomed in picture that they've taken. And this is now suddenly a new voter. Now, she has no surname, but her first name is Shakun Rani. She uses this form twice. She uses it first on the 13th, 13/9/23, and then she does it again 31/10/23. So she becomes a voter twice. And then the beautiful thing is, show us the next slide, she actually votes twice. Or somebody votes twice for her. Right? There she is, that's the slip where she's been signed off as having voted in booth 341. And she's done it twice.
Gandhi claimed that out of 6.5 lakh voters in the Mahadevpura segment, there was Vote-Chori of 1 lakh votes. Bangalore Central saw a close contest in the 24 Lok Sabha polls, while Congress candidate Mansoor Ali Khan maintained a lead for most of the counting. The final results saw BJP's PC Mohan securing a narrow victory margin of 32,707 votes. Rahul claimed there was vote theft of over 1 lakh votes, with 11,965 duplicate voters, 40,009 voters with fake invalid addresses, 10,452 bulk voters or single address voters, and 4,132 voters with invalid photos. Gandhi also said 33,692 voters misused Form 6. The BJP has accused Rahul Gandhi of insulting the Election Commission and unable to handle defeats.
The claims made by Sri Rahul Gandhi and his team are completely bogus. They are targeting the Election Commission of India only to tarnish the image of the Election Commission of India.
The EC has rebutted all of Rahul Gandhi's claims by calling them baseless, clarifying that all parties were given access to the electoral rolls and that no formal complaint regarding fraud has been submitted by the Congress. EC added Rahul is free to challenge any issue in the High Court but must also submit a signed affidavit backing his allegations. The allegations come ahead of a massive Congress protest march against the ECI in Karnataka over alleged voter fraud, and all of it in the backdrop of the Election Commission conducting a contentious special intensive role revision exercise in Bihar. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, before we cut across to our panelists, I want to quickly go to our two reporters who've been tracking the story very closely, because essentially, viewers, the Bharatiya Janata Party has outrightly called Rahul Gandhi a liar. They've questioned him on attacking the Election Commission, which is a constitutional body and somebody who really cannot digest defeat. On the other hand, the EC has made it very clear, put your money where your mouth is, lodge a formal signed affidavit with the Election Commission of India. I want to cut across first to Rahul. Gautam, Rahul, What is the Congress's stand? Because this was the atom bomb which Rahul Gandhi was talking about. Essentially, for the Congress, that atom bomb is dropped. But now, the Election Commission has also come out with a rebuttal, suggesting that there were no issues first, there were no complaints by the Congress. And if the Congress is very serious about these grave charges that the party has made, then Rahul Gandhi needs to sign an affidavit and submit that.
Preeti, I can tell our viewers that Congress party is absolutely elated with the fact that Rahul Gandhi held this press conference today with names, places, addresses, photographs, and in fact they are saying that it actually lived up to the expectations of Congress workers and Congress leaders, where they actually allegedly exposed the realities of Election Commission. As you rightly pointed out, that yes, Election Commission has in fact responded, and in fact Election Commission reacted while the Rahul Gandhi's press conference was underway. Election Commission has said that if Rahul Gandhi really wants to make these claims, then why don't he give in an affidavit, a signed affidavit under the oath?
Is he planning
to
to do
Commission,
so?
and then let's see, what comes out of it. Unlikely, Preeti. This question was asked pinpoint in the press conference itself, and to which Rahul Gandhi said that I'm a public representative. I'm already bound by my oath, which I have taken, and therefore whatever I'm speaking, I speak with conviction. So clearly, it seems that Rahul Gandhi has already made up his mind. He's pretty convinced that the election that were held in Maharashtra, in Karnataka, in
why
Haryana,
the hesitation, Rahul, to sign that affidavit?
No, as far as Congress party is concerned, they are saying that we have kept all the information in public domain. Rahul Gandhi, unlike previous times, is not making vague claims. This time he has come up with addresses, places, names, photographs, and it's up to the onus is on Election Commission to come out or clean on these allegations.
All right, Rahul, we'll come back to you.
I was speaking with one Congress leader.
Make your point.
He says that. I was speaking with one Congress leader and he said that, Caesar's wife should be above suspicion. So the onus is on Election Commission to
I want to
come
bring
clean
in
on these allegations.
Amit Bhardwaj in all of this. Amit, right now, what the Election Commission has stated is also a little vague, because suggesting that no complaints were brought in earlier. Clearly, this has been an investigation carried out by the Congress party. Now, the fact is, the EC is well within its right to ask the Congress to file a signed affidavit. On the other hand, the onus is also on the EC to come up with a point-by-point rebuttal.
Absolutely right, Preeti. On one side, you have the Election Commission of India asking the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha to go ahead and file that affidavit. But, can you get away with that kind of stance? That is also a question, because this is not the first time a political leader, a political party has made certain allegations. In the past, we had seen these concerns were raised by NCP SP, Mr. Sharad Pawar's party. After that, Arvind Kejriwal, in the run-up to the Delhi Lok Sabha election, had made certain claims. And today, what Rahul Gandhi has done is that he has taken this debate to a conclusion by putting out those numbers. And when it comes to allegation of violation of Form 6, that is really concerning.
What is the EC? What are you picking up from the EC, Amit, right now? What is the Election Commission's? What are your sources telling you? Are we expecting a press conference? What are your sources telling you?
Yes. Preeti, the Election Commission, that affidavit copy is already out in the public domain, which EC wants the Congress party and Rahul Gandhi to file officially that the claims that they have made must be taken on oath, and they would investigate it if they find any merit to it. So obviously, like in the past as well, where certain concerns were raised by other political parties from the India bloc spectrum, the Election Commission had rejected them.
All right, so this time they've asked Rahul Gandhi to sign an affidavit. I appreciate both you gentlemen for joining us. Thank you there for those quick updates. I want to cut across to our political face-off. For joining me, Sanju Verma, National Spokesperson, Bharatiya Janata Party. We have Dr. Shama Mohammed, National Spokesperson, Congress, both of you. No, you'll have 2 minutes each to put your point forward. I begin with you, Dr. Shama Mohammed, and that question that I ask you is the question that I posed to the Congress correspondent who covers the party. You've made very, very grave allegations. You seem to have facts, is what the Congress suggests. Then what is the problem of signing an affidavit and lodging it with the Election Commission of India?
Okay. First and foremost, Preeti, why should one sign an affidavit? I mean, is this how a democracy functions? Like your correspondent said, the onus is on the Election Commission. We have given evidence fact by fact. Now, when they came to rebut Rahul Gandhi ji after he spoke and did his press conference, they could come out with facts too. They could tell us about these 5 types of Vote-Chori, that is duplicate voters, fake and invalid addresses. I mean, they gave, one of the addresses was a brewery. Can you believe that? 68 people in a brewery. I didn't know people stayed in breweries. I mean, that's where people go to buy beer. So 68 people there. Then there is the bulk voters in a single address. For example, in a flat which could have 5 people, there are hundreds in that in apartment. And when these are all backed with evidence, invalid photos. Some of the photos are very small, you can hardly see it. And the most interesting is this misuse of Form 6. I think Shakuna Rani himself, Rahul ji himself showed that. She's 70 years old, and Form 6 is for new voters, 18 plus. And she's been first-time voter in 2023, So, and in 2 places. So we have shown evidence. And let's understand one thing. When the Chhattisgarh election, Madhya Pradesh election, Haryana, all these 3, ground report, every poll, exit poll was saying the Congress is winning. So it is very shocking that we come out not winning. And we were also at that point wondering what happened. Like Rahul Gandhi ji said about Maharashtra, 40 lakh increase in 40 lakh voters in 5 months, which did not happen in 5 years. And also the forms which we got are all manual, nothing to do with digital. We can't put it on digital. If they wanted us to really look at it, they should have given us the digital form. And the other thing is this voting after 5 p.m.
Your time's up, Shama. Dr. Mohammed, the fact is, in terms of evidence, there seems to be strong investigative evidence, but if you're going to actually hit your bandwagon to polls going wrong, well, that needs to be taken with a pinch of salt. Especially you did, the India Alliance win the state of Jharkhand, despite of many polls predicting otherwise. I'll circle back to you. But Sanju Verma, there are multiple studies, multiple surveys that have been conducted, which do somewhere down the line suggest that the credibility of the EC right now is at an all-time low. These are surveys, multiple surveys, if you're to buy into surveys. But there are hard facts that were put forth by the Congress today. They could be wrong. But don't you think the Election Commission of India owes it to the country to point by point rebut these allegations?
Preeti, first and foremost, let me make one thing very clear. Since childhood, I have been taught democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. So I think if that is indeed true, then if there is anybody whose credibility has hit rock bottom, it is Rahul Gandhi. I refuse to demonize a constitutional body like the Election Commission on a widely watched show such as yours. The second point I want to make is this, that Rahul Gandhi brings up Maharashtra every now and then whenever he undermines the Election Commission's bona fides. And I will give some data for your viewers. Let them be the judge of what is right and what is not. 2009 assembly elections, there was an increase in voter count in Maharashtra by 8.01%. Votes increased by 8.01% in terms of voter count. The Congress party won. 2004 assembly elections Maharashtra, the vote increase was 20.72%. The Congress party won. 1995 assembly elections Maharashtra, the vote increase was 30.73%. The Congress party won. 1990 assembly elections, the vote increase was 35.14%. The Congress party won. 1985 assembly elections in Maharashtra, the vote increase was 24.57%. The Congress party won. But guess what? 1999 assembly elections, the vote count decreased by 48.35%, and yet the Congress party won. Repeatedly, the Congress or its alliance partners were in government in Maharashtra for the longest time. BJP did not cry on Preeti Choudhry's show or any national anchor show. We took results as they came. We are not sore losers like Rahul Gandhi. He's a bad workman who blames his tools.
Okay, I'm going to come back to you. But Sanju Verma, and this is something to ponder of, and I'll come back to you on that question. These were what the Congress says facts. This is not rhetoric, right? This is not trying to build narrative. They've actually given examples which warrant investigation. We're a democracy. You know, nothing is above questioning, even the Election Commission of India. So that's the larger question there. But I want to bring back Dr. Shama Mohammed. And Shama Mohammed, I'll ask you the same question. Because today, the question that constantly beckons everyone is, if the Congress is so sure of their watertight investigation, what's so wrong in filing an affidavit and actually pushing the Election Commission to investigate?
No. See, the Election Commission of India is above everything, you know. So it has to come out it has to come out and tell us the truth. We have given facts. Why don't they come out? Now, she has given data. Now, if they had an issue, they should have gone out and spoken about it. You know, if you had an issue at that point of time, you should have gone out and spoken. See, why the suspicion comes in. Many a times during election, model code of conduct is violated by both Narendra Modi and Amit Shah, you know, with hate speeches. No action taken. Let's understand what is SIR. SIR, they keep comparing it to 2003. 2003 and now is very different. There were never 11 documents, one, and in 2003 it was only for new voters. Now it's a completely, for everybody, in 3 months' time, they ask you for an Aadhaar, they say no Aadhaar, but you want a caste certificate and residency certificate, which you get through Aadhaar. Very suspicious. So we have understood the EC functions as an arm of the government. Now let me give you an example of Bangalore Central. 7 assemblies there, 6 assemblies we were leading by 35,000 votes. 7th assembly, 1 lakh vote, they lead and they win the Bharatiya Janata Party. Later on, we see that these are fraudulent voters. Now, we are showing evidence. EC, if it is completely independent and not under Narendra Modi, should come out and say, no, we are going to rebut you one by one with all these things you have shown us. That is what the Election Commission of India is supposed to do. Why should we file an affidavit? Just like Rahul Gandhi said, he's under oath. If he is coming out and showing, did you see his press conference today? He came out with facts after facts after facts, with a lot of investigation by the Congress party and the legal cell. So what I'm trying to tell you is, you need to show us. The Election Commission of India is under suspicion. Now, by not just us, by all the opposition, because of what has happened, this extraordinary win by them.
Ma'am, your time's up. Not the Prime Minister, Dr. Mohammed, but Sanju Verma, I'll ask that question again. The Election Commission today, like as a journalist, if I heard the press conference, I think it's only right that the Election Commission come and demolish Rahul Gandhi. Point by point rebuttal, because these, like I pointed out, this is not rhetoric. This is not shooting the breeze. What the Congress has done today is given examples of individuals, naming them, giving out addresses. Why shouldn't the Election Commission come and take on the Congress and Rahul Gandhi on a point-to-point basis?
You know, Preeti, let me make one thing again very, very clear to you. I take strong objection to the Congress spokesperson using defamatory language against Prime Minister Modi and Union Minister, Amit Shah. But that is exactly what she is all about. She is highly, vituperative in her speeches. But let me come to the moot point. The moot point is this. Rule 23B. What stops Rahul Gandhi from filing an affidavit against the Election Commission? Why Rule 23B under registration of electoral rules 1960 if he really feels he has a strong case because he knows he's a bag of lies? And for everybody out there who's undermining the Election Commission, I will tell you when the Election Commission was behaving like a stooge of the Congress party. T.N. Session was a cabinet secretary for the Congress party in the Rajiv Gandhi government in 1989. From 1992 1996, he was the chief election commissioner by the Congress party, a classic case of quid pro quo. 1996 to 2001, MS Gill was made the chief election commissioner by the Congress party. In 2008, MS Gill was given the Union Sports Minister by the Congress government. Again, a classic case of quid pro quo. Sonia Gandhi did not enjoy any constitutional position and appointed Naveen Chawla as the chief election commissioner in 2005. A classic case of quid pro quo. Yahan par Election Commission is not accountable to Rahul Gandhi, to Preeti Choudhry, to Shama Mohammed or to Sanju Verma. It has been empowered under Article 324 of the Constitution. And let me tell you who Rahul Gandhi is. A man out on bail in the National Herald scam. His mother Sonia Gandhi is out on bail in the National Herald scam. Jija Shri of the dynasty Robert Vadra is out on bail in the Bikaner land grab scam. Vaibhav Gehlot, the son of Ashok Gehlot, former CM of Rajasthan, is out on bail in the cash for job scam. Bhupesh Bansal, the ex-chief minister of Chhattisgarh, is out on bail in a
Okay,
scam.
ma'am, your
And you
time
are
is
giving
up. Okay, fair enough. You know, your submissions have been taken, your allegations have been taken, the both of you. But ultimately, viewers, the fact is the Election Commission is not answerable to a Sanju Verma, to a Dr. Shama Mohammed, definitely not answerable to me. But the Election Commission is answerable to the people of this country. And I would think after today, the Election Commission needs to stand up and take each and every allegation on the chin and answer point by point. Because the country would want to know if there is anything untoward. We leave it at that. Thank you, our panelists, for joining us.